Sorry. And welcome everyone to West Fargo High School, where we have the West Fargo Packers versus the Valley City Highlanders in the second round of EDC. We were just back here this past Tuesday as the West Fargo Packers took on Shanley, where they fell to the Shanley Deacons with a loss of 49-41. And on that one, Cody, the Packers only had 9 points in the first half.
Yeah, Kenley, that was ugly. We talked about it all game long. That was not the Packer girls. They just couldn't shoot the ball. They couldn't get it in, and their defense can only help you so far. And Packer fans remember they didn't even get double digits in the first half. And it's going to be interesting to see how the girls bounce back, if they're going to play a little timid or if they're going to come out guns blazing and see if they can rebound.
Yeah, so overall the Packers are ranked number 4th in the EDC with a 13-7 record. As for the Valley City Highlanders, they're number 8 in the EDC with the complete opposite switch match of a record. They are at 7-13. Valley City played Grand Forks Red River on Tuesday, where they lost 39-64. So the loser of this game is done. The winner will go on to the state qualifying games on Saturday at the campus on NDSU. So we will also be broadcasting all 6 games on Saturday. So come back here to Magnitude and we will have all 6 games, starting with the first one at 10 and the last one, the boys championship, starts at 8. So just give you a little bit of a reminder of how this first matchup went. The Packers won 72-53. Fowl was the leading scorer with 15 points, and she was also the leading assister with 5 assists. Overall, they were 46% from the floor with 21 turnovers. For Valley City, the leading scorer was Egremont with 12 points. Dieterle had 5 rebounds and 4 assists, and they were 35% from the floor. In their second matchup, Packers won again 78-45. Fowl was again the leading scorer with 22 points. Simon had 10 rebounds. They were 46% from the floor and had 43 total rebounds. As for Valley City, Egremont again was the leading scorer with 16 points. Peterson had 4 rebounds, and they were 20% only from the floor and 64% at free throws. So keys to the game here for the Valley City Highlanders are going to be they need to be open on the floor. They need to make shots. They cannot be going at 20% here. Same being said then for the West Fargo Packers. They cannot be shooting at the 26% as they shot on Tuesday. So that's not going to come away with the win. They also need to they need to foul less. We talk about this every game, Cody, boys and girls. They need to foul less and less. And the last time they played, Valley City went to the line 33 times. The player to watch now for the Packers is going to be Fowl. She was the leading scorer in both games with 15 points and 22 points. Valley City, their key is going to be rebounding. They need to make West Fargo take outside shots and not get some easy baskets down low. I'm going to have the key player for them be Egremont, as again, she was the leading scorer in both of the games for them against West Fargo High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this afternoon's EDC basketball tournament game between the visiting Valley City Highlanders and your West Fargo Packers. This game between the Highlanders and the Packers will be played under the strictest code of good sportsmanship. Fans are asked to be positive supporters for the respective teams and to demonstrate good sportsmanship throughout the contest. Participants are asked to be positive role models and to remember that you represent your school and community by your actions. Please help us to be number 1 in good sportsmanship. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
And with that, we'll be going to a commercial break.
It was like you can't even describe it. Like you must. I always tell people who don't have kids, it's like your heart running outside of your body. It's just incredible. Like you made this little human and you do everything you can to protect them.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
It was like you can't even describe it. Like you must. I always tell people who don't have kids, It's like your heart running outside of your body. It's just incredible. Like, you made this little human, and you do everything you can to protect them.
Starting with the cheerleaders from the West Fargo Packers. Sam Brackens. Alana Charles. America Calderon. Zoe Elhart. Lila Fichtner. Lexi Hargrave. Brooke Jagula. And Anna Burkova. Their head coach, Emily Chadwick, she's assisted by Mackenzie Shealy. Now the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. First, our visitors, the Valley City Highlighters. Starting the guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 3, Sam. Starting forward, a 5'11" junior, number 10, Peyton Peterson. Starting the guard, a 5'9" senior, number 14, Jaden Peterly. Starting up forward, a 5'10" junior, number 22, Dylan Deagle. And starting at the post, a 6-foot sophomore, number 33, Brooke Egerman. Head coach is Jimmy Howard, assisted by Liz Lintagen and Preston Myers. Now introducing the starting lineup for your West Fargo Packers. Starting the guard, a 5'7" senior, number 4, Bryn Geeson. Starting the guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 11, Chloe Powell. Starting the guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 12, Riley Peterson. Starting the guard, a 5'9" senior, number 23, Ashlyn Deaver. And starting the forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 32, Riley Simon.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the starting lineup again for the Highlanders. You have number 3, Samantha Hatcher, number 10, Peyton Peterson, number 14, Jaden Dieterle, number 22, Dylan Deagle, and number 33, Brooke Egermont. For the Packers, you have number 4, Bryn Geeson, number 11, Chloe Fowl, number 12, Riley Peterson, number 23, Ashlyn Deemer, and number 32, Riley Simon. We'd like to remind you that the coverage of today's EDC basketball game has been made possible by Essentia Health, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, the Packer Backer Booster Club, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, and Van Dam Chiropractic. Please, when possible, patronize these businesses as they are making tournament coverage possible through their sponsorship. So we want to thank them a lot.
This is a big game, Kenley. Loser out edition, so the winner keeps the season alive, and the loser goes home.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard game for both teams. Both teams want to continue their seasons. You always want to try to get the chance to make it to the state tournament. As we see Simon and Peterson battle it out there in the middle with Valley City winning. So Hatcher with the ball back over here to the near side to Deagle, who's passing it back over to the top of the key. Nice ball movement there by Highlanders. Deagle's going to go for the 3, and she gets nothing but net. So Dylan Deagle with the first points here for the Valley City Highlanders. And they're the first ones on the Essentia Health tournament scoreboard with 3-0 with about 17:35 here to go in the first. And Cody, it's going to be big for the Packers to score early here again. They didn't even score that first basket in the game on Tuesday until about that 15-minute mark. Points early are going to be needed.
Yeah, the first 2 possessions here for the Packers are going to be really big. I think they got to score on this possession right here. They need to get momentum back in their hands and just kind of put that last game behind them and move on.
As that was Peterson who picked up the foul there for the Highlanders, so she's got her first personal. And Riley Simon is able to break the ice and let the Packer fans take a seat in the bleachers. As on Tuesday, they stood for quite a while. So both teams off to a good start here. Both have scored on their first possessions, as Simon's second one is a miss. And Hatcher's going to have the ball, and they're going to call a foul there on Bradley Peterson. So Packers are also going to pick up their first team foul as Peterson picks up her first personal foul. Ball is inbounded there to Peterson. Back to Dieterle. Dieterle's going to take control here and push it up the court. Dieterle guarded there by Geeson. Packers are going to be in a man-to-man defense, given to Hatcher here on the near side. Excuse me, it looks like the Packers are actually going to be in a 2-3 zone. So Packers not going man-to-man. Instead, they're going to the 2-3 zone as Hatcher puts up a 3, and that one is in and out. No good. Rebounded there by Geeson. Pushing the ball up the court, giving to Deemer on the near side. Back up top to Geeson. Over to the far side to Foul. Foul thought about the 3, and she goes for it. And that's nothing but net. And Packers get their first lead of the night. 4-3 on your Essential Health EDC Tournament scoreboard.
Yeah, big start here for the Packers. Nice 3 there from Chloe Fowl. So a little bit better start in this game than on Tuesday, but the Highlanders come back with a couple points there.
Yeah, Dieterle did a great job finding the opening. She wasn't even really contested there. Nice job by Dieterle. Packers got to do better offensively and not let her get such a wide open basket. As Deemert's got the ball at the top of the key, gives it over there to Bradley Peterson as Chloe Fowl goes for another 3. And that one's off the mark and rebounded there by Peterson. Give it up to Hatcher. Hatcher's got control now at the top of the key. Give him there to Dieterle. Egermont's got the ball there in the paint. Gives it back to Hatcher, who thought about the 3, but no good. As we saw a wide open Peterson down low. But Valley City ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be touched by the Packers last, so it is going to stay Valley City ball. They got 16 seconds here on the shot clock. As Dieterle inbounds it, gives it to Hatcher, dumps it down low to a wide open Peterson, and that was a beautiful pass, Cody. She was wide open. That was great ball movement there by the Valley City Highlanders, and they make it 7-4 here on the EDC Essential Health Tournament scoreboard.
Yeah, you got it, Kenley. Packers have done a much better job on defense in this game, but they got to do a better job on defense. Easy bucket there for Valley City, and on that first 2 possessions for the Highliners, they had wide open from beyond the arc, just couldn't put one in there. So got to do a better job on defense if they want to come out with a win here and keep the season alive.
As we saw a turnover there for the Packers, and that's just one of the moments where Bradley Peterson didn't have anywhere to go. She was dead with the ball, but the Packers, her teammates did not know what they were supposed to do. They all stood there. In that point in time, you need to come towards Bradley Peterson because she cannot go anywhere, get the pass at a shorter length. As we saw in Valley City also then get another turnover here due to a travel violation. Geeson and Fowl almost ran into each other, given down to Simon, and that one's just tipped out of her fingertips, and Egermont's going to grab it. Nice up-the-court pass there to Hatcher. Hatcher's going to corral that one, and Dieterle's going to get it. Dumps it down there to Egermont in the paint. As we have Deagle for 3, and that one is good. And it's now 10-4, Highlanders with the lead on the Essential Health EDC Tournament scoreboard. We'd like to remind you that broadcast coverage is also made possible by Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. Make home happen with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. With a 97% satisfaction rate, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. As Peterson is actually going to pick up her second personal already with 14:40 here to go in this first half. That's going to be hard there for the Highlanders, as she was someone who was doing a really good job in that zone defense that the Packers were having getting open near the basket. Van Winkle in here for the Packers. Found with the ball on the far side. Valley City Highlanders also in a 2-3 zone as Fowl's 3 gets nothing but net.
100% from Chloe Fowl. 2 threes in this one so far.
As she has got 6 of the 7 Packer points so far tonight. So 10-7 on the Essential Health EDC Tournament scoreboard. Highlanders lead as Egermont goes for a 3, but that one is off the mark, and it's going to be rebounded there by Van Winkle. Van Winkle's going to take the ball up the court. Nice pass there to Fowl, who almost loses it but gets control back. And then we got Van Winkle, and there's going to be a foul there. I believe that's going to be on Deagle, which it is. So Deagle's going to pick up her first personal and the 3rd team foul here for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Kenley, I think one thing the Highlanders need to do to come out with a win here is they got to shut down Riley Simon. The Shanley Deacons did a wonderful job shutting down Simon and not letting her get those bunnies in the paint. And I think if the Highlanders can do that, that's going to kill that Packer offense and give the Highlanders the best shot of coming out and keeping their season alive.
As Deagle snags that one there for the Highlanders. Dieterle with the ball here, gives it up there to Olsen. Down into the bait there to Egermont, and we know Cody from previous times, she can be pretty deadly down low. It's going to be fun tonight to watch Walsvik and Egermont kind of square off. As they're going to say that was last touch by a Packer player, so 11 seconds on the shot clock here for Valley City to try to get 2 or 3 points and extend their lead. Ball's tipped out of bounds there by Geeson. Nice defense there on Geeson as Dieterle was trying to get that one into Olsen, but no good. Again, we'd also like to remind you that broadcast coverage is made possible by Go Promo in West Fargo. You can contact Casey or Twyla at Go Promo for all your promotional needs covered. Visit just Go Promo. Go Promo. Consider it branded. As Valley City got another 2 points. Packers going to need a little bit of something here, Cody. We can hear the stands and the fans cheering loud here at West Fargo High School.
The fans in the stands, Kenley.
The fans in the stands. I think our English teachers would be proud. And Cody, this is not something we're used to with the Packers having less team fouls, that is, than their opponent.
And that's just going to continue to help the Packers as they're going to get these free throws at the line. And I think that's just going to help them build that more confidence back in their shooting. As we see Chloe Fowl go 2 for 2 at the line there.
Yes, that last foul was on Olsen, so Olsen picks up her first personal and the 4th team foul for the Highlanders. Again, they're also going to want to be careful on the foul spectrum. We just saw, as you said, Cody, Chloe Fowl went 2 for 2 at the line. That's 3 points given to the Packers. As Fowl also comes away with the steal. And she's going to set things up here. Ball given to Geeson as she is guarded there by Olsen as the Highlanders have switched to a 1-2-2 zone. And just like that, Chloe Fowl drains another one from the free throw line. This one for 2. And she makes it 12-9. Excuse me, 12-11 here on your Essential Health EDC scoreboard. Highlanders now only up by 1.
You know, if I'm the Packers, keep feeding it to Chloe Fowl. Fowl's got 8 of the Packers' 11 points in this half. So if I'm the Packers, give it to her. She's got that confidence up, and just keep letting her score on the points.
And just like that, Geeson nails a 3, and it's 14-12 on your Essential Health EDC tournament scoreboard. We'll be back right after this quick break from our sponsors.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Welcome back, everyone. Broadcast coverage also made possible by Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. Find out how your life can change through chiropractic. Visit hdchiro.com. Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. As Dieterle's got the ball here. Nice defense there by Van Winkle. She was actually the one who took the steal away that last time for the Packers. As it looks like the Packers have now switched to a man-to-man defense, so they got out of the zone, not allowing those passes down low to go down easily, but Walsvik is going to pick up that foul there on Egremont. So Packers going to pick up their 2nd team foul, and Walsvik is going to pick up her first personal. As the Packer Backer Booster Club is also a sponsor here tonight, they wish the Packers boys and girls basketball teams nothing but the best of luck in the EDC tournament.
And just a reminder, we'll have that big boys basketball game after this one.
Oh, yeah.
West Fargo Packers against Davies. That's going to be a good one. And on Magnitude's Twitter, it's deadlocked. So fans from both teams, it's 50% last time I checked for both teams. So it should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, that last one went to OT. Had a total of West Fargo, I believe, was 101 points, and Davies had 105. So a crazy good game last time, and should be a crazy good game here again tonight. That one will be at 7:30 here on Magnitude. And Simon's jumper's off the mark, but I believe they're going to call a foul on Walsvik yet again. And they are, so Walsvik's going to pick up her 2nd personal here in about a minute. And she's going to go take a break on the bench as Diemert's going to come back in for the Packers. As that's going to be hard for the Packers. Diemert matches up well against Egremont as well, and so does Walsvik, so they're going to have to be careful about who they allow to foul and how many fouls each player gets, because they need to match up well down low. Dieterle with the ball there, guarded by Van Winkle. Egremont with the screen. Nice move there by Van Winkle to get by. Over here to Deagle. Deagle is going to do a little spin move. Nice, gets the ball up, no good. Rebounded there by Simon. Simon passes it up, and Chloe Fowl's able to reel it in. As Van Winkle's going to take control here for the Packers. Over there to Peterson. Peterson's going to bring it back. No good. Over there to Deemer, who was wide open outside the 3-line, but Chloe Fowler's going to be wide open instead. And that one's just off the mark, but it's going to be rebounded there by Bradley Peterson. Peterson got the ball, so reset the shot clock here for the Packers. They have 25 seconds to get something to go. But that's going to be a problem for Bradley Peterson, as it was the last game here on Tuesday against Shanley, as she just didn't realize how close she was to that out-of-bounds line right there, and had the ball turn over a few too many times. As Geeson came back in for the Packers, as Van Winkle took a well-deserved rest on the bench. So Hatcher with the ball, gives it up there to Olsen. Olsen tries to get it to Egremont. Deemer with some great defense, and the jump ball is going to be called, and it's going to be Packers ball. So Ashlyn Deemer, one of the 2 seniors here in West Fargo Packer, coming out with some great fire there to get the Packers the possibility to grow with their lead. As again, broadcast coverage made possible by Van Dam Chiropractic. Are you recovering from a sports injury, car accident, or just need relief from chronic pain? Visit VanDamChiropractic.com to schedule a free consultation with Dr. Scott Van Dam at Van Dam Chiropractic in Fargo. Hatcher here with the ball on the near side. Foul almost tips that one away, no good. Nice pass there by Hatcher, but that one's going to remain with Valley City Highlanders, as I thought maybe Egremont touched that one last, but they're going to say no. As Govan came in for the Highlanders, as did Potratz for the Highlanders, as Van Winkle came back in then for the Packers. So Potratz with the ball, gives it out there to Hatcher. Dieterle, nice move around play by Dieterle, but look at Van Winkle coming back in with another jump ball, so some intensity here on the defense for the Packers.
Possession arrow to Valley City.
As we're going to see Potratz try to get something going. Hatcher here gives it out to Dieterle at the top of the key. Potratz back with it. Nice little run play there by the Highlanders. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They got to do something fast. Dieterle's circus shot is up and no good. Rebounded there by the Packers, who are charging down the court. Gives it to Bradley Peterson, who's looking to charge. And she stepped out of bounds yet again. So Bradley Peterson stepped out of bounds yet again on the line, and that's another turnover there for the Packers. And, you know, we talked a little bit about this on Tuesday, Kohler, just the fact that she's a freshman, and this is kind of a new situation for her. What do you think is kind of going through her mind? And if you're the coach, what are you telling her right now?
You know, I think she's a little bit upset right now, as you can see her kind of be upset on herself, as that's just 2 mistakes in a row. And like you said, she's a freshman, little inexperienced, but that'll come with time. She's a wonderful player. She's had a great season here, but I think she's just got to shake that off, shake those 2 mistakes off, and just go make the next play, because that's all you can do as a player. You got to be pretty happy, though. The Packers have played much better than that first game, but I think shake it off and just continue to play and make the next play.
As Potratz nails the 3 and makes it 16-14 in favor of the Highlanders in your Essential Health EDC Tournament scoreboard. And my goodness, Jessica Walsvik was wide open, just wasn't able to corral the ball, gives it back there to Deemert, who dishes it down to Simon. So Deemert's going to go in the books with the assist, and Simon's going to get another 2 points. And it's our first tie of the game here. And Deemert comes away with a nice steal, and there's going to be a foul on that one. As Deemert's going to go to the lines, as I believe Dieterle picked up a foul, which she did, which is going to be her first personal, but the 5th team foul already for the Highlanders.
You know, if I'm the Highlanders right now, I'd still continue to take those 3s from beyond the arc. The Packers haven't done a very good job on defense protecting that perimeter, and that's leaving the Valley City Highlanders wide open. And keep shooting those, because that's going to force the Packers to protect that perimeter, and that's going to leave Deagle and Egremont wide open down in the paint, and it really just screws up the Packers' defense.
You know, you're right, Cody. I believe only 2 points on that board came from a pretty easy little layup. Otherwise, they've been nailing some shots from beyond the arc, and you're right. So if you're them, keep making it. Keep the fact that they are shooting very good right now. Not that 20% that they were the last time they played the Packers has made a big difference, and is why the score here is 18-16 on your Essential Health EDC Tournament scoreboard. This is a reminder that broadcast coverage is made possible by Sean Carlson and Town & Country Credit Union. Make home happen with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. With a 97% satisfaction rate, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. As Dieterle also picks up her second personal of the night. So 2 Highlanders now with 2 fouls here. They're going to have to be careful because the next foul also makes the Packers go to the line for that 1-for-1 bonus. As Chloe Fowl is able to convert on one of the 2 and makes it 19-16 in favor of the Packers on your Essential Health EDC tournament scoreboard. Hatcher with the ball, gives it over to Potratz, who decides not to shoot the 3. She gives it back there to Hatcher, but they're going to say that was tipped, I believe, by Deemert, so it is going to stay Valley City ball. So they've got 18 seconds to get something going here. Last time down on this end, Dieterle had to kind of put up a little bit of a circus shot, Cody, with about 3 seconds left on that shot clock. So Potratz gets the ball. Going to give it back to Dieterle. Over there to Deagle. She's got 10 seconds on the clock. Has to do something fast. Deagle's going to go all the way. Nice little spin move by Deagle, and she nails 2 points. That makes it 19-18. Packers with the lead.
Yeah, nice move by Deagle. Shot clock was winding down, but that didn't phase her at all as she had the nice move and kissed it off the backboard.
Geeson for 3. And that one's just off the mark. Rebounded there by Hatcher. So Hatcher's going to come away with this one for the Highliners. She's going to slow things down a little bit, see if she can set something up. And, you know, seems like the theme here for the Highliners is to slow things down and try to get some players open.
Yeah, you said it, Kenley. Just to add to that, I think as we saw in that last possession there for the Highliners, those defensive boards are going to be big for the Highliners as we all know what happened on Tuesday. The Packers could not find the baskets. And those defensive boards are going to help the Highlanders come out with a win and give them more points here tonight.
As Thorson nails the 3, and Cody, it seems like everybody is hot from beyond the arc tonight for the Highliners. As Thorson causes the Highlanders to take the lead, so 21-19 on your Essential Health EDC tournament scoreboard. As Fowl has the ball, guarded there by 3 people, gives it down to Simon for. She tries to be a little bit of a scoop layup, but that is well short. Rebounded there by the Highlanders. Dieterle is going to give it up here to Deagle. Deagle gets it over to Potratz in the corner. Back to Dieterle. Dieterle is going to drive, guarded there by Geeson. Going to toss it out there to Forson for another 3. Well, that one is off the mark, but it's going to be rebounded there by Peterson. Nice job by Peterson, and that is another thing. The Packers cannot allow second chance opportunities for the Highlanders, especially in a game this close, and especially when they are making shots from beyond the arc. So Potratz is going to take a seat on the bench, as I believe that was Olsen who came in for the Highlanders.
Last field goal for Valley City was a 2-point field goal. Foot was on the line. 2-point field goal.
As they are going to say that Thorson's 3 was not actually a 3. Her foot was on the line, so that's going to make it 20-19. Highlanders with the lead on your Essential Health EDC tournament scoreboard. And that one's going to be tipped out of bounds last by Deagle. Nice effort there by Dieterle, too, to get her hand on that one.
You know, Kenley, I think the refs had to go in the instant replay booth, get under the curtain, and look that one over with the high-tech technology here at West Fargo High School.
Because we are spiffy jiffy here at West Fargo High School. It'd be pretty darn cool if we had instant replay in high school basketball. But sadly, we can just imagine that, right? As Geeson's got the ball in the far corner, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Packers need to get something going. Geeson had the opportunity for the 3, but doesn't go for it. Down to Simon, who's collapsing, but Chloe Fowl was wide open for the jump shot. No good. Rebounded there by Thorson. Thorson gives it to Dieterle, up to the key there to Peterson, who's driving the lane. Nice toss down there to Olsen, and she's able to get that one up and in. Nice job there by the Highlanders, at least touching the hands of 4 out of the 5 players on the court, and they make it 22-19 on the Essential Health EDC tournament scoreboard.
Yeah, you said it, Kenley. Great vision by the Highlanders to find the open girl there. Packers just got to do a better job having your head on a swivel and kind of have those eyes behind your head and see who's coming behind you.
As we also want to remind you that coverage is made possible by Go Promo in West Fargo. You can contact Casey or Twilight Go Promo for all your promotional needs covered. Visit Just Go Promo. Consider it branded. As the Packers had a nice response. And they're going to call a foul there on Chloe Fowl, which is only going to be her first personal, as she currently leads the Packers in points with 11. For the Highlanders, your leader is Deagle with 8. As we had some substitutions there from both teams. As Peterson's going to give the ball into Dieterle. Back to Peterson. Not sure if that was an intentional pass there by Dieterle, but Dieterle's going to give it back to Egremont here at the top of the key. Egremont's going to look to drive. She's going to be heavily guarded. And you know, Cody, that one was pretty clear to see for me. Hands were all over Egremont on that one.
And that's going to be a matchup that Valley City will take all night long. Egremont on Van Winkle. And all Van Winkle could do is get the foul there as Egremont just powered away to the basket.
As that's Van Winkle's first and the team's 5th of this first half. As the best Egremont can do, can make it a 2-point lead, which she does just that. So 23-21 on your Central Health EDC Tournament scoreboard. With 5:30 left to go in this first half. Gieson with the ball, dumps it down there to Simon. Simon with a nice move to get open, but that was shot just short. It's going to be rebounded there by Bradley Peterson, who's able to tip that one back in. Chloe Fowler's going to put the shot up well off the mark, but she's also possibly going to come away with it again, but they're going to call it jump ball instead. So it is going to be the Packers' ball. Again, broadcast coverage also made possible by Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. Find out how your life can change through chiropractic. Visit hdchiro.com. Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. Foul in the corner trap. She needs to get something out of here, and just like that, they're going to say Peterson was on the line when she had control of the ball, so it is going to be Packers' ball, and Packers catching a lucky break there on that one, Cody. That should have been a turnover.
Yeah, foul was stuck in that corner. Didn't have anywhere to go. They just got a break. Got to get some points here.
As the Highlanders going to stay in that zone, which seems to be working out pretty darn good for them so far this game. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock as Van Winkle ran into her own girl. Van Winkle's going to dish it over there to Gieson to the corner for foul. Who needs to get a shot? No good. Van Winkle needs to get that one up. No good. And there's going to be a shot clock violation. So good effort there by the Packers. Just couldn't quite convert. Had lots of opportunities to get a basket to fall. And again, it just seems like there was maybe a little over at the top of that basketball hoop.
Yeah, great effort there by Van Winkle to get the rebound, but just couldn't get a shot off. And she had two Valley City Highlanders towering over her.
Dieterle with the ball, gives it out here to Deagle. Down low there to Egremont, who's going to be working against Riley Simon. Ooh, and that's going to be a hard collision there between Dieterle and Gieson, and they're going to call a foul there on Dieterle. So Dieterle is going to pick up her 3rd personal. So Dieterle needs to watch it a lot right now. That is her 3rd personal and the 7th team foul there for the Highlanders. Because it was an offensive foul, their Packers will not go to the line to shoot the bonus, but this is big as Dieterle picks up her 3rd already. As we also want to remind you that broadcast coverage is made possible by the Packer Backer Booster Club, which is proud to support the West Fargo Packers and wishes both the girls and boys basketball teams the best of luck in the EDC tournament. And they're going to call an over and back, and I'm not so sure about that one, Cody. I thought Peterson had her foot over the line and was okay to go, but no good. So turnover there for the Highlanders, and that's just kind of a rookie mistake by the Highlanders there as Peterson's got the ball, gives it back to Gieson. Solvik Simmer coming in here for the Packers. Peterson with the ball. She's going to look to drive. Needs to get off that baseline. She falls, but seems to be okay. Down low there to Morales Simon. And great defense there by Deagle, who's able to tip the ball back out there to Peterson. And Highlanders come away with it. So Dieterle's going to pass it up there to Peterson, as Peterson's going to try to slow things down. But that was just a bad pass there by Peterson, and they're going to come away with a nice pass there between Gieson and Fowl. And now it's tied 23-23 on your Central Health EDC Tournament scoreboard. And that is a great call if you're a Valley City fan, and a terrible call if you're a Packers fan. As we like to say, you get what you get. And sometimes if you throw a fit, it only turns out worse. So there's a timeout on the floor, so we're going to take one, too. Again, 23-23 tied here at West Fargo High School. Back right after this break.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
And welcome back, everyone. Tied here at West Fargo High School, 23-23. The winner of this game will go on to play at the NDSU campus on Saturday against the winner of Devil's Lake versus Davies, which is happening today in Devil's Lake. The loser is then done for the season. We also want to remind you that today's broadcast coverage of the EDC tournament basketball game is made possible by Essentia Health, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, the Packer Backer Booster Club, Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, and Van Dam Chiropractic. So when possible, please patronize the businesses that have made this tournament coverage possible on Magnitude. Nice job there by the Packers to come away with it. Giving back the foul at the top of the key. Over there to Eason's going to pull things out and set things up a little bit. Packers are going to come up with a little bit of a plan here to try to break this 3-2, 2-3 zone that the Highlanders have been in this whole entire game. Giesen with the ball. 10 seconds here on the shot clock. Runs giving back to Peterson. Over to Giesen. Slovak Seymour on the far corner. They need to get that ball up and going. They got 5 seconds. Pass down there to Marley Simon. And that one's just going to be a turnover there as Marley Simon, and I believe that's Deagle, just kind of got caught up with each other, but Egermon's able to come away with it for the Highlanders. Dieterle with the ball now, guarded there by Peterson as Deagle was wide open. Peterson is wide open, and that was just a nice job by Chloe Fowl, just getting her hands up in the air and getting the ball and the possibility to go up here for the Packers on this play to come away with the lead as Slovak Seymour's three is up and no good. Rebounded there by Olsen and the Highlanders.
Geez, if I'm Chloe Fowl on that, I take the shot or get the pass there as it seems like these refs have been calling these fouls. So if I'm Fowl, I say go to the basket, put up a shot, you'll probably draw the foul.
And you know, Cody, I'm completely with you on the fact that, right, you're gonna go to the basket. You're probably gonna draw the foul. You have the opportunity to maybe even make the basket as well. So on that one, I'm with you that she might have just maybe she should have put that one up there and hoped for the best. But that is going to be a foul on Peterson, which is going to be her third again. So both Peterson and Dieterle, two starters here for the Highlanders, have 3 fouls with about 2:30 left to go in this first half.
Yeah, and at this time, we'd like to thank Van Dam Chiropractic. Are you recovering from a sports injury, car accident, or just need relief from chronic pain? Visit VanDamChiropractic.com to schedule a free consultation with Dr. Scott Van Dam and Van Dam Chiropractic in Fargo. And Van Dam, we'll be seeing him later tonight in that Davies game between the Packers. Tip-off is supposed to start at 7:30 here at West Fargo High School.
As I am so excited, that'll be our last game of the season here at West Fargo High School. It's been a blast to have been here all season with the Packers, and I'm looking to go out on a good note. So that one's at 7:30 right back here on Magnitude. Egermont's able to get the ball off, gives it out there to number 24, Peterson, who came in. As Hatcher's got the ball now on the near side, guarded there by Giesen. Peterson back with the ball, given to Govan. Govan thought about it, but dumps it down to Egermont instead. Egermont puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded there by Fowl, so Fowl's going to take control here.
Boy, was that good defense by Marley Simon, not giving the Valley City Highlanders anything and not drawing the foul.
As Foul shot is off the mark, and Govan will come away with the rebound, who passes it to Dieterle. Dieterle to Hatcher here, and they again need to get the ball across half court, and just got good job, by Riley Simon, who's able to get that one to go, and that was a complete robbery there on Bradley Peterson, as that one should have gone in the net, but nice job there on Dieterle to not draw that fourth foul and get the body call, as Egermont's able to corral it in and slow things down. Egermont with the ball at the top of the key. She thought about driving, no good. Govan for the 2, and that one's off the mark, rebounded there by Diemert. Diemert takes control and gives it up to Foul. Foul back to Diemert. Over to Giesen, over to Bradley Peterson for 3. And that one just rolls in and out. Rebounded there again by Govan. So Govan doing a good job down low for the Highlanders on defense. Coming away with some good defensive rebounds as Dieterle's got the ball. Guarded there by Peterson. Dieterle left to a wide open Govan. And that was just off the mark. So nice ball movement there by Dieterle. Great idea. Govan just wasn't able to get that one to fall, as Foul was wide open as well between her and Peterson. No good. Dieterle comes away with that rebound, and he's going to give it up to Hatcher. Hatcher slows things down for the Highlanders, as Dieterle's got the ball at the top of the key. Govan in the far corner, guarded by Diemert. Govan's going to look to go all the way, and she almost gets that one to drop, and no good, as that one rolled in and out right over the top of the hoop, as Diemert does a nice little Euro, but that's going to be a travel. And that's going to be a turnover for the Packers. So 25-23, Packers lead here on your Essentia Health EDC tournament scoreboard, as we had some substitutions here for both teams, as Fowl and Simon went out for the Packers, and Deagle and Egermont went out for the Highlanders. So Poitras with the ball, gives it off to Hatcher. Over there to Peterson. Peterson's going to see what she can do. A nice little floater a little bit off the mark. Rebounded there by Walsvik. Walsvik's going to give it off to Geeson, who's going to charge down the court. 15 seconds here. No time on the shot clock. Packers hoping to get the last shot of this first half. Walsvik with a hook, and that one is in and good. So Walsvik with her first, with another two for the Giants, and she's able to make it 27-23. Packers with a 4-point lead here going into halftime. And just like that, it is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 27-23, Packers leading your Central EDC Tournament scoreboard. We'll be back right after this break from our sponsors.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
And welcome back, everyone. 27-23 here at halftime. as the Packers currently lead the Valley City Highlanders. We want to remind you that we will also have the West Fargo Packer boys taking on the Davies boys here later tonight at 7:30. And Cody, that was quite a game last time, 105-101 in overtime.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Last game here, Latrell Davis for the Fargo Davies had ice in his veins beyond the arc. He hit about every three he took almost. And Heckner is good for the Eagles. For the Packers, they're glad to have Heggerly. And on Tuesday, we just saw Barroncott put up a ton of points there. He was our Essential Health player of the game. So two big names for both teams. But then you also got Parker Nelson for the Packers that does those little things. And you got Motzenberger for the Eagles, so I think it's going to be a good game. And we got a good game here between the Highlanders and Packers, 4-point differential. Packers fans got to be happy as this one's going a tad bit better than the 9 points on Tuesday.
Yeah, to say the least. Packers came out ready to play here, doing a good job offensively and defensively. They're having a hard time getting some baskets up, especially with that 2-3-3-2 zone that the Valley City Highlanders are playing in. So Valley City Highlanders doing a really good defensively, challenging the Packers, not letting them get any easy shots to fall. For the Highlanders, they're doing a great job shooting from beyond the arc. Overall, the Packers are doing a good job not letting them get easy points down in the paint. So you're right. It is going to be interesting to see, how this game ends up. Both teams coming out ready to play again. Little fire here, feeling both teams. Loser is done. As I said earlier that the winner will play Davies Devils Lake, but that is false. The winner will play Davies versus Grand Forks Red River. So winner will play Davies versus Grand Forks Red River on Sunday at the campus of NDSU. The loser is done. As we will also be having all 6 games at NDSU on Saturday, as we will have the first game that starts at 10 a.m., which is the girls' game. It'll be girls' game going at 10, another girls' game after that, and the girls' championship after that, and then we'll have the boys' play-in games to state, game 1 and game 2, and then we'll have the boys' championship game at 8. So you can stay with us all day long on Saturday. We'll have you covered there. And before we get going here into this second half, we want to remind you that today's coverage of the EDC basketball tournament has been made possible by Essential Health, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson, the Healing Touch Chiropractic, the Packer Banker Booster Club, Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, and Van Dam Chiropractic. When possible, please patronize the businesses that have made this tournament coverage possible on Magnitude Sports.
Yeah, let's see where we can find us online here. As you can find us on Twitter at Magnitude SN. We just changed our Twitter handle, I believe, there. And you can find us on Instagram at Magnitude Sports, all lowercase, excuse me. If you're watching on YouTube, you can watch us on Facebook. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can watch on YouTube. If you like a DVD of tonight's game, you can go to msportsnet.com/DVD. Also, check out our Magnitude Sports news. As you can see, we partnered with Essential Health, and like we said, we're covering all the Packer basketball games here, as well as the Davie games in this EDC tournament. And like Kenley said, we have 6 games on March 6th, which is this Saturday at 10 a.m., 11:45, 1:30, 4:30, 6:15, and 8 p.m. Big day here for the Magnitude Sports, and if you'd like to check that out, you go to our website and simply click on schedule, and you can see all of our schedules there. You can also watch on demand if you'd like to go back and watch another game. Simply click on the archives, and you can watch any game as well as purchase a DVD.
And with that, we've got about just under 2 minutes left to go here at halftime. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we bring it back, it'll be the start of the second.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. Just Go Promo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, Just Go Promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
And welcome back, everyone. Start of the second about to happen here in 30 seconds. A reminder here that broadcast coverage is also made possible by Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. Make home happen with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. With a 97% satisfaction rate, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union.
Broadcast also made possible by Go Promo in West Fargo. Contact Casey or Twyla at Go Promo for all of your promotional needs covered. Visit justgopromo.com. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
As Highlanders are going to get the ball here coming out of halftime. Again, the score 27-23. Packers with the lead in your Central Health EDC tournament scoreboard. As we're going to have the doubleheader here tonight, coming on the second half of this first game, and going to get going at 7:30 with the boys versus Davies. As that ball is given into Hatcher. So Hatcher is going to be guarded there by Bradley Peterson, as the Packers are going to be in a man-to-man defense. Dieterle with the ball here at the top of the key, guarded by Geeson. Ball somehow was able to get down into the hands of Peterson, but Deemer did a nice job tipping it right back out. And Deemer's going to pull it out there for the Packers. Try to set something up. Gives it to Chloe Fowl. Fowl's going to pass it over here to Peterson on the near side. Get back to Deemer. It says we have quite a few Petersons. There's two on Valley City, and there is one here on West Fargo High, as Peterson and Dieterle battled that out there for Valley City. And they were able to come away with it as Dieterle's got the ball. She's going to spin around here again, guarded by Bryn Geeson, as that one is no good off the front of the rim, but it's going to hit off the hands of Deemer, so it is going to remain Handler's ball. As that one, as Cody would like to say, kind of landed right in her breadbasket.
Yes, it did. Deemer just wasn't able to corral it, so a break here for the Highlanders to get some points on the board.
Deagle gives it over there to Hatcher. Hatcher guarded by Peterson. Again, great matchup here between Egremont and Simon, but that was just taken away from Egremont, and that one was again just taken away there from Peterson. So 2 turnovers here, 1 by each team, and it's not something we're going to want, as Hatcher's going to be called there for the carry. As Van Winkle's going to come in here to the game for the Packers. She did a tremendous job in that first half. Defensively, coming up with some really good steals for the Packers. She's a young player to definitely continue to keep your eye on, as her career is just getting started here at West Fargo High School. Foul with the ball, back to Van Winkle for 3. And just like that, she responds with a 3 and makes it 30-23 on your Central Health EDC tournament scoreboard. Packers with a 7-point lead. Egremont with the ball, dishes it back out there to Peterson. Peterson dishes back down to Egremont. Egremont guarded there by Fowl, who just tips it out of bounds, so ball is going to stay with the Highlanders. A reminder that broadcast coverage is also made possible by Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. Find out how your life can change through chiropractic. Visit htchiro.com. Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. As that one was taken away from Valley City. Nice pass there between Geeson and Simon, but an even better job by the Highlanders on their defense, not drawing the foul. As that's a hard thing to do against Morale Simon.
Yeah, great job there by Egremont, just to swat that shot out of Simon's hand. Like you said, Kenley, that's hard to do, so good job by the Highlanders. I think they got to get Egremont a little more involved and get her some points down in the paint.
And with that basket by the Packers, it's 32-23 on your Central EDC tournament scoreboard, and a timeout has been taken, and we will take one too. We'll be back right after this break.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Interior at West Fargo High School, where the Packers lead 32-23 on your Essential Health EDC tournament scoreboard with about 16:10 here to go in this second half. Again, the loser of this game is done. The winner goes on to play the loser of Grand Forks Red River versus Davies. As that was, I believe, Peterson or Hatcher who stepped on the line there. Just an unlucky break for the Highliners. Foul with the ball, gives it down to Geeson. Nice job there on Egremont closing out. Nice job there by Deagle, not letting that one get down low to Simon either. So Valley City coming away here with a nice defensive stop as that one just wasn't really going in their favor. Hatcher with the ball, guarded there by Van Winkle.
Yeah, Kenley, it just seems like those lines tonight are jumping out and catching both teams, the Packers and the Highliners.
Yeah, maybe not so much a net monster, maybe more of a line monster, and we haven't had one of those yet this year. As Deemer picked up her first personal and the first team foul for the Packers, and Hatcher nails the first one to make it 32-24, Packers lead.
Broadcast coverage made possible by Packer Backer Booster Club. They are proud to support the West Fargo Packers girls and boys, and they say the best of luck in the EDC tournament here.
As Packers got the ball, also get that at the top of the key. Given the foul over there to Van Winkle for three again. That one's just a little too strong, rebounded there by Hatcher. But that one's just going to be poked away by Geeson, but she wasn't able to crawl that one in, so it is going to stay Valley City ball. As Geeson just kind of slips right in there and was able to poke that one out.
As we have a change in tire here, got to tie up the laces.
Very important. You know, my last 2 years of playing basketball, I never untied my shoes. Not once. Even in between the break, between the seasons, they remained tied, and they never came undone either, so I didn't feel the need.
See, with football, I had those like half high top cleats.
Oh,
you can't really do that. But I tell you, the best feeling in the world after about a 3-hour practice in this fall or in the summertime, and you take off your cleats or even basketball shoes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Get the breeze on the toes. It sure
Yes,
feels good.
Put the slides on and get ready to go, right? As Van Winkle's gonna drive, nice job there by Deagle with the defense. But Foul's gonna shoot the three, and that one is nothing but net. So Foul adds another 3 points to her side of the scoreboard, making his 18 on the night so far with her. Packers lead 35-25 on your Essential EDC tournament scoreboard. And there's gonna be a foul there. I believe it's gonna be on Walsvik. Nope, it's gonna be on Chloe Foul. So that's gonna be her second personal and the second team foul here for the Packers.
Yeah, Chloe Foul's got to be careful. 2 personals. She's got 18 of the Packers' 35 points, and that's about 50% of the Packers' points. So she's showing up big tonight. Packers don't want to lose her.
And as I think if you're Mike Benson, you're just a little bit relieved that wasn't on Jessica Walls because she already has 2. As Walsvik does come in clutch there for the Packers and gets the rebound out of the hands of Peterson. So Van Winkle with the ball, passes it out to Walsvik at the top of the key. Over here to Geeson, on the near side. Foul, thought about the 3, but no good. And she's gonna dish that one down to Simon as they're gonna say no shot, foul's on the floor. And that's gonna be on Deagle, so that's gonna be Deagle's second personal and the team's first team foul in the second half. Ball given in to Van Winkle. Back out to Geeson for the deep 3. That one's just off. Rebounded there by Dieterle. Nice job on the offensive rebound there. Or excuse me, the defensive rebound for the Highliners. Dieterle's going to push the ball up the court. Give it off there to Peterson. Peterson going on the backdoor cut to Olsen. She's going to pass that one out to Thorson for a 3. And she nails that one. As Thorson got a little bit of revenge because her previous shot in the first half that we all thought was a 3 was actually later changed to a 2.
Boy, did that shot look perfect from here. Perfect form and perfect nothing but net swish.
She did not hesitate. Both teams kind of proven that they can be going around here on shooting beyond that arc. And you know, Cody, that was sportsmanship right there. We'll just leave it at that. Sportsmanship. as Peterson's going to come in for the Packers, and Simon's going to take a well-deserved break on the bench. Pressure here putting on the Packers as Olsen's able to get that one in for the Highliners. Passes that one up to Thorson. Thorson's going to lose it, though, and it is going to be Packers ball. Really good idea there between Olsen and Thorson. Highliners just weren't able to quite convert on that one. As Geeson's got the ball for the Packers. Gives it over there to Van Winkle on the far side. Back to Bradley Peterson. Geeson on the near corner. Gonna have to be careful so they don't get stuck in that far corner. Nice job there getting that ball to Walsvik for the nice jumper. And that one falls for the Packers. So 37-28. Packers leading your Central EDC tournament scoreboard. As we also want to remind you that broadcast coverage is made possible by Go Promo in West Fargo. You can contact Casey or Twilight Go Promo for all your promotional needs covered. Visit justgopromo.com. Go Promo, consider it branded.
You know, Kenley, one thing I want to point out about the Valley City Highliners on that last defensive possession, as we're going to take a timeout, I'm going to finish that up, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. Go Promo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just Go Promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, welcome back to West Fargo High School. I'm going to finish up that thought. One thing I saw in the Valley City last possession was Dylan Deagle for the Valley City Highliners pointing out to her players they were on defense. She was saying, you got, I think it was Geeson or it might have been Van Winkle. That's just good communication, and that's exactly what you need to do, especially in these big EDC tournaments, because we've seen communication. If you don't have that on a team, it's really hard to do good things on defense and offense. So good leadership by her as she is a junior to call out who has who.
And, you know, I hear Coach Anna Polcheski for the West Fargo Packers. He is a big guy on communication is key in the game. This is not a single person sport. You know, this isn't golf. This is a game. There's 5 other people on the court, and communication is definitely key, as we saw the Highliners add 4 points to their side of the scoreboard. And Van Winkle dropped a 3 for the Packers, so she added 3, and she's possibly going to add 6, but that was just off the mark. Rebounded there by Thorson, and they're going to call a foul on Chloe Fowl, as Fowl's, I believe, going to pick up her 3rd personal, which she is. As we were just talking about that, Cody.
Yeah, you said it, Kenley. I know Coach Adam Polcheski's assistant football coach, and actually I was on defensive line, and if we weren't lined up wrong, he told the linebackers to run up to us and take our bodies and move us over to line up right. And like you said, that communication is key, because if you're in the wrong spot, that just hinders your case of doing anything wrong. So a lot of sports is just being in the right place, and if you're not there, it's hard to win games.
As it's going to be a turnover there for the Highliners. Deemer with the ball. The score now on your Central Health EDC Tournament scoreboard is 40-32. Packers with the lead. Deemer with the ball on the far side. Gives it back there to Van Winkle. Over to Geeson for 3. That one's well beyond the arc, but no good. Rebounded there by Olsen, as Olsen and Thorson both struggled for it, and then I think they both realized, oh my goodness, we're on the same team. As Deagle's got it now. Nice job there by Geeson, by Deemer, who was able to strip that one. Dishes that one over to Geeson for possibly the 2, and that just rolls in and out. As they're going to call a jump ball here, and Valley City's going to get the possession.
You know, Kenley, for the most part, the Highlanders have done a very good job getting those offensive and defensive boards, and that's exactly what's keeping them into this one, not letting the Packers have the second chance opportunity.
I would completely agree. They're matching up really well down low, as we saw Potrats and Govin come in here for the Highlanders, and Fowl come back in here for the Packers, as Walsvik picks up her 3rd. So Walsvik and Chloe Fowl now with 3 personal fouls, as that was just a beautiful play there. Potrats just wasn't able to get that one to fall, but Potrats did a nice job beating Deemert and getting down the line. Deemert for 3. That one's off the mark, but right into the hands of Van Winkle, and somehow she gets that scoop circus shot to fall. And she adds 2 points. So Van Winkle coming in big here for the Packers in this second half. She came in really big for the Packers in the first half defensively, coming in here with a little more of an offensive mentality in this second half. Deemer thought about it but doesn't. She's going to drive the lane, have a nice little floater. That one's off the mark, but Simon's going to come down with the rebound, and they're going to say there's no shot, and it's going to be on the floor. So Govin's going to pick up her first personal in the second team foul, as I think Simon was thinking that one was on the shot. She was getting ready to go up to the line.
Yeah, she was getting ready for her free throws there. And on that rebound there, I love how Riley Simon just plays with so much grit and anger. You just see her, she just snatches that ball out of there like it's mine. I would compare it to me when kind of the candy's on the table and maybe at Thanksgiving and I just grab it. It's mine. That's kind of what Simon does with the basketball, and I love to see it here.
As we also want to remind you that broadcast coverage is made possible by Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. Find out how your life can change through chiropractic. Visit hdchiro.com. Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. And that one isn't able to fall for Simon. So she is going to finally get to go to the line now. As the Packer Backers Booster Club is also proud to support the West Fargo Packers and wishes both the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck in the EDC tournament, as they have also made this broadcast coverage possible. As Geeson's going to come in here for the Packers, and Peterson's going to come in here for the Highliners. As there's an 11-point differential here at West Fargo High School. And you can make that 12. So Packers up 44-32 on your Central Health EDC tournament scoreboard. Poltratz with the ball. Gives it over there to Peterson. Peterson's in addition to Egremont, and that's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow is going to go to the Packers. So nice job by Chloe Fowl getting the jump ball. She's got to be thinking she's pretty lucky that she didn't get that fourth foul, because there's still 10 minutes to go here in this game. And we both know that a lot can happen in 10 minutes, Cody.
Yeah, you got it. Highlanders need a stop here. Not something that they desperately need, but a stop would be nice in their favor.
Yeah, they could use a stop and a basket, that's for sure. Just like that, Potratz is going to get it, but there's a little miscommunication, and Deemer ends up coming away with it, and there's going to be a jump ball called.
And sometimes you're just at the right time, or you're at the right place at the right time, and that's exactly where Deemer was. That ball rolled right into her hands. So sometimes you need a little luck on the basketball court.
Hey, that is definitely true. Most of the times when I put up a shot, I was crossing my fingers afterwards. But Deemer's going to pick up her second personal foul and the fifth team foul here for the Packers. As the Packers currently have 5 team fouls, the Highliners got 3.
Were you ever able to cross your toes at the same time?
Oh, no, I'm not that talented. As Potratz almost lost that one, but she's able to get it away to Dieterle. Over there to Hatcher for possibly the 3, but no go. Going to pull it back out. Hatcher's going to see if she can get the ball in there, too. Egremont, but instead she's going to get it to Potratz, and that's going to be a travel there on Potratz. Just a hesitation one way, didn't put the ball down, and that's going to be a turnover there for the Highlanders. So Packers up 44-32 on your Central Health EDC tournament scoreboard. As we'd like to remind you that broadcast coverage is also made possible by Van Dam Chiropractic. Are you recovering from a sports injury, car accident, or just need relief from chronic pain? Visit VanDamChiropractic.com to schedule a free consultation with Dr. Scott Van Dam at Van Dam Chiropractic in Fargo. And somehow the Packers came away with that one. But that is going to be a turnover, as that was just a little bit kind of a dart of a pass, which you've seen in football before. Down to Simon and just kind of went right off her fingertips. As Peterson, comes in here for the Packers. And Fowl will take a break on the bench. Egremont with the ball here for the Highliners. Gets the ball across half court and doing a nice job with the dribbling. She's going to look to go all the way, but they're going to have a body call, I believe, here on Deemert, which is going to end up being her third personal. So next foul that the Packers commit, they're going to be in that 1-for-1 bonus, Cody, and that's not so good for them. Valley City getting pretty lucky if they get to that point.
Yeah, that's going to be big for the Highliners, as not only do you get an automatic opportunity at the free throw line, you get the opportunity to get some shots while the clock is not running, and that's going to be big, down 12 here. check that down 11 as they just scored.
And you say it, you're exactly right. That clock isn't running, and we still have 9 minutes left. You know, when you're the team that's leading, getting those 7 fouls is hard to do. Not hard to do, but it's pretty easy to foul. I'll put it that way. But it's not something that you really want to do. It again gives the opponent the opportunity to possibly have a comeback. But Highlanders get a foul themselves, as that is going to be Hatcher's first and the team's fourth. Deemer with the ball, given to Geeson. Lucky Geeson got over the line, as that was almost an over and back, but Geeson's going to have it. Dish it out to Deemer. He thought about the 3, but no, going to go for the jumper instead, and she gets nothing but nets. So Deemer adds 2 points to the Packers side of the scoreboard, and now it's 46-34. Packers lead on your Ascension Health EDC Tournament scoreboard.
You know, Kelly, it almost looked like Deemer gave the Valley City Highlander defender there a little shimmy there, as that was a nice little move to get around the defender and put the shot up.
As another jump ball here, and the possession arrow is going to go to West Fargo, as Thorson's going to come in here for the Highlanders, and Egermon's going to take a much deserved little break on the bench. So Geeson with the ball, passes back to Deemer, back to Geeson, back to Deemer. Chloe foul there, kind of near the paint, back to Geeson. Over to Deemer in the far corner, who is free. She's going to go for the jumper from the same spot. It's going to be short, but Simon's going to try to come away with the rebound. But Thorson's going to be able to get her hands in there as well, so it is going to be a jump ball called, as there's going to be at least 5 of those in about the last 5 minutes. So both teams realizing that they don't have a lot of time here, and Valley City realizing if they want to come away with a, come away with a win, they really need to get something going here for them. As that was just unlucky for Dieterle, as that one just wasn't able to fall, as foul comes away with it. Going to give it to Deemer in the near corner for 3. And that's nothing but net. So Deemer warming up a little bit down low and from beyond the arc, as she makes it 49-34 on your Central EDC Tournament scoreboard. Packers with the lead. Turnover there for the Highlanders. Foul's going to toss that one up to Simon. Simon's going to look to go all the way. Nice little move there. So Peterson went past her, and 2 points. And just like that, Valley City Highlanders are going to take timeout, and so are we. We'll be back right after this break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Whoa, welcome back here to West Fargo High School. Broadcast also coverage tonight made possible by Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. Find out how your life can change through chiropractic. Visit htchiro.com. Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
As broadcast coverage is also made possible by the Packer Backer Booster Club, which is proud to support the West Fargo Packers and wishes both the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck in the EDC tournament. As that tournament will wrap up on Saturday, where we'll be covering all 6 games. First game starting at 10. Last game being the boys' championship starting at 8. So you can catch all 6 games again on the Magnitude Sports Media Network here on Saturday, as EDC is going to wrap up. And then next week, it's already on the state tournament in Bismarck. As that ball didn't really go the way that literally was hoping off the feet of Deemer, and Deemer was able to get the hand on it, and Packers are able to get that one. Again, another jump ball. As the winner of this one will play the loser of Grand Forks Red River versus Davies. The loser of this one is done for the season. Foul with a nice little jump around, turnaround jumper, no good though. As Highlanders come away with it. Nice pass there by Deagle to Peterson. Peterson down to Hatcher. Hatcher's all by herself, and that's going to be a travel there by Hatcher. Nice job there by Bradley Peterson, causing the hesitation in Hatcher so she didn't go up, and then causing the turnover. As Olsen comes in here for Hatcher for the Highlanders, as she takes a well-deserved break. Van Winkle with the ball, almost loses it, and that's going to be a nice job there by Olsen. So Olsen coming in here for the Highliners, getting things going here for them. Has a nice defensive play. And the possession arrow should be with the Valley City Highliners, which I believe is correct. As they just forgot to change it over there at the scores table last time. As Thorson is going to get the ball here for the Packers. And, you know, Cody, what are you doing right now? If you're the Valley City coach, you got about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this game to see if you can try to come back and come away with the win.
You know, I tell your girls, keep on playing. Keep playing hard. They played really well. Kind of slowed down here in the second half. I still think they got to get it to Egremont down in the paint, and that's just going to open up the perimeter for the threes to get him back into this one. But I also say draw the fouls because, like we talked about, that's going to be easy points at the line while the clock is stopped. And that's exactly what the Highlanders need to do as we just got under that 7-minute mark, approaching 6 minutes here.
And just like that, Chloe Fowl gets her 4th personal, and we see Eagle going to go to the line to shoot the 1-on-1.
And, you know, if you're the Highlanders, if you can foul out Chloe Fowl here, say that 3 times fast, that's going to be big.
Yeah, she's been doing really good from beyond the arc. She's been doing good from inside the paint. She's also coming away with a ton of steals. We see your brother do that a lot in the boys' games as well that we covered earlier this year, as they're both just good, scrappy players, able to take that ball away from their opponent without drawing the foul. Gayson here with the ball on the near side. Going to dish it back down there to Van Winkle, who's even lower. Van Winkle's going to pull it out, gives it to Walsvik. Down there to Simons. There's going to be a foul there. I'm not quite sure who it's going to be on. I believe it's going to be on Deagle, which it is. So Deagle's going to pick up her 3rd personal, and the Highlanders' 15 foul. So Packers are going to get the ball underneath the basket, as it seems there was a little bit of something on the floor that the refs are going to need to be cleaned up. With that being said, we also remind you that broadcast coverage is made possible by Van Dam Chiropractic. Are you recovering from a sports injury, car accident, or just need relief from chronic pain? Visit VanDamChiropractic.com to schedule a free consultation with Dr. Scott Van Dam at Van Dam Chiropractic in Fargo. Another reminder that Cody and I will be right back here later tonight at 7:30 as the West Fargo Packer boys are going to be taking on the Fargo Davies Eagles boys. As that last game we've been talking about, the last game that those two had happened here. The final score in overtime, Davies won that one 105-101. So I'm pretty excited for that one, Cody. That one's going to be a good one.
Yeah, quick shout out to Jesse there, our Essentia Health trainers here at West Fargo High School. Jesse and Alex have been helping. I think that's their 2nd year this year. Good to see them and Essentia Health for making sure athletes are healthy and good to go for games. So big shout out to Essentia Health and Jesse and Alex for all you do.
Potratz with the ball, and they're going to call Van Winkle there for the foul. So it looks like Potratz is going to go to line to shoot that 1-for-1. Excuse me, it's not on Van Winkle. It's going to be on Chloe Fowl. So Chloe Fowl just fouled out of the game with about 5:45 left to go. This could be really, really big here for the Highliners, Cody.
Yeah, you said it. Huge with 6 minutes left. A lot of time left. Packers are going to be missing somebody that has played a great game here tonight.
Potratz able to nail the first, given the opportunity for a second. That one no good. Rebounded there by Walsvik, who's going to pass it to Van Winkle and then give it to Deemer. Deemer back to Van Winkle. Back to Deemer for 3. And that one is in and good. So Deemer's got another 3 on the night. And she makes it a 20-point lead here for the Packers, who are up 56-36 in your Essentia Health EDC tournament scoreboard. Dieterle does a nice job to get that one up, and I believe Gieson's going to be called with a foul.
You know, that's a great play by Dieterle. Deemer just hit the 3. You drive to the basket. You don't get the shot to go, but you get the foul. So you got 2 opportunities here to get 2 points while that clock is stopped. And just thinking about it, I think Walsvik for the Packers is playing with a few fouls. So if you're the Highlanders, I say target Walsvik, because if you get Walsvik in foul trouble, get her fouled out, all you have for the big girls, for the girls down in the paint for the Packers, is Simon, and that'll definitely go to your advantage as like you might see a matchup that is in the favor of the Highliners.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you could maybe even put Deemer down in the paint too, but when she is hot from beyond the arc and from a little bit outside the paint right now, that's not what you want to do. You want to keep her out there where she can have the possibility to make 3 points instead of 2. Also, dish that one out to Van Winkle for 3. And that's nothing but net. So Van Winkle makes it 59-36 in your Central EDC tournament scoreboard as the Packers lead with just under 5 minutes left to go. As that one is poked away by Walsvik, but recovered there by Thorson. And they're going to call a jump ball between Dieterle and Giesa. So nice job by Giesa getting her hands in there, causing the jump ball to be called, and it's going to be Packers ball.
Valley City needs a stop here on defense.
They do. They're down by 23 right now. This is going to be big. Nice job there getting that ball down low to Morales. Simon, that one rolled right along the rim, but wasn't able to drop. And another jump ball is going to be called here. I probably said that about at least 12 times here in the last about 10 minutes. As Potrat's going to give it up there to Olsen. As we got our final results here, the picks tonight for the winner of the West Fargo High School versus Fargo Davies basketball game. The wonderful people on Twitter said 53% going to Davies and 47% going to West Fargo High. So I guess if West Fargo wins, it might be a little bit of an upset, as it is the number 2 versus the number 3 seed here in the EDC. The winner will go on to play the winner of Cheyenne versus Shanley, which are playing tonight as well at Cheyenne High School. So big night tonight in boys basketball. As that one is able to fall for Dieterle. So 59-38 here at West Fargo High School. As I believe, nope, they're going to say that one was last touched by Egremont. So it is going to stay Packers ball here with about 4:19 to go in this second half. Good showing by both teams so far tonight. Deemer, it's going for the 3 near in the corner, and that one's just off the mark, but that one's going to be last touched by Dieterle. Yep, that one's going to be last touched by Dieterle, as Dieterle and Van Winkle were running out for it over there. Dieterle was just able to beat Van Winkle, I believe, due to her longer arms. Walsvik over to Deemer. Deemer's going to be guarded there by Peterson, but they're going to switch back and go to that 2-3-3-2 type of zone defense. And that's going to be a foul there on Peterson. So Peterson is going to pick up her 4th personal, if that is on her, which it is. So Peterson gets her 4th personal and the 16th foul here for the Highlanders. Again, next foul then for the Highlanders will also cause the Packers to go to the line for the 1-for-1 bonus. However, the Packers already have 10 team fouls, so they get the double bonus. The Highlanders do no matter what. As Walsvik moves around, nice job there by Simon, has a nice move. And I would have said that was just about all ball, Cody.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. Valley City fans not happy with that one. That looked good from up here.
That's her second personal, 7th team foul. O'Reilly Simon shooting 2.
And Simon, first one hits the brick, but is able to come back down and in. As Peterson comes in here for the Packers, and Van Winkle will take a break on the bench. That one just a little too strong, hits the brick, and it's going to be Egremont who comes down with the rebound. Egremont with the ball here. Going to pass it back out to Peterson. Peterson over here to Deagle. Deagle's going to be guarded there by Deemer. Deagle's going to go for the 3. And that one's just short as it bounces off the front of the rim. And they're going to call it jump ball. So nice job there by Dieterle, causing the jump ball to be called against Simon. And possession error is, however, going to stay here with the Packers, as Thorson will come in here for Peterson for the Highlanders team. So 60-38 in your Essential Health EDC tournament scoreboard with about 3:30 left to go here in this second half. Again, loser is done for the season. The winner will go on to play the loser of Grand Forks Red River versus Davies on Saturday. They'll be doing a state play-in game, so the winner of that game on Saturday will go to state. The loser of that one will then be done for the season. As Dieterle almost loses that one, and that's going to be one too many steps. But I'm not sure if he said that was on the line or not. Not sure if her foot wasn't on the line. He just didn't really call the travel. So Van Winkle comes in here for Deemer, who's had a great game so far, coming out, doing a good job. As Geeson's going to take the ball here. Give it over there to Walsvik. Van Winkle for 3. That one's just short, but Simon's able to come down with the rebound and put the ball back up, and she gets it to fall. So 62-38, Packers with the lead on your Central Health EDC tournament scoreboard.
And as we approach, get under that 3-minute mark, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors once again for helping us cover today's EDC game here, playing game, loser, you're out. This is made possible by Essential Health, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson, Healing Touch Chiropractic, Packer Backer Booster Club, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, and Van Dam Chiropractic. When possible, please patronize these wonderful businesses that have made this tournament coverage possible on Magnitude Sports.
As we're having quite a few substitutions here for both teams, as Jocelyn Jackson and Emily Clayman come in here for the Packers.
And Jackson's going to be a fun one to watch in the years comes, as she has impressed both of us here at West Fargo High School all season long in the JV games.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that, Taylor Van Winkle is a sophomore. Riley Peterson's a freshman. Jocelyn Jackson is a sophomore. Chloe Fow is a sophomore, and Riley Simon is a sophomore. So this team for the Packers is quite young. As Goulding's able to come away with the rebound there for the Highliners. Now she's also going to be going to the line to shoot the 2 shots, for they are in the double bonus. The bank wasn't quite open on that one. See if she can get back in here on a second try.
Immediately following, no, not immediately following. At 7:30, we'll be having the boys' game, that Fargo Davies and West Fargo Packers. That's going to be a good one, Kenley. So be sure to check back here, as this is going to wrap up the girls' games here at West Fargo High School for us, Kenley. I might shed a tear or two after this one's over.
Our last game here of the season at West Fargo High School, and it's been a good season so far, I will say that. As Walsvik just wasn't able to keep that one in bounds.
Number 21, Hadley Thorson. Also checking in, number 20, Greta Govan.
As Govan comes in here for the Highlanders, just being Greta Govan. As we saw her sister Carly Govan going earlier. Greta Govan is only a 8th grader. And it looks like all of the starters here for Valley City and all the starters here for West Fargo High School have taken a seat on the bench. It's been a great game here at West Fargo High School. Both teams coming in hot and really wanting to win this one. As that was a nice take there by Peterson, and then a nice job there by Thorson, able to get that one to drop back in. As Clayman's got it back there to Peterson. Peterson's looking to maybe drive, gives it over there to Jackson. As I should take that back, as Peterson is a starter, so one starter is still in here for the Packers as we hit that 130 mark, that 135 mark on the scoreboard. That shot no good. Going to be somehow given back out there to Peterson as Van Winkle puts up the shot. That one is off the mark. Rebounded there by Quilving. Quilving's going to pass it up there to Potratz, who's going to see if he can get something to go. Potratz guarded there by Peterson. Back to Quilving, over there to number 24, who is Peterson. Peterson to Govan. Govan to, actually, we don't have a 21. We have our first Jane Doe. So number 21 is going to be our Jane Doe of the night. As the Packers are able to stop that parade from happening, and they're going to get the ball back down here. Ball given to Clayman down low. They're going to call a foul there. I believe that's going to be
Jack, do you have any points
on Peterson, which it is. So Clayman's going to go to line to shoot the 1-for-1. As Jasmine Williams and Elvin Alfafana come in here for the Packers. So all starters here for the Packers are on the bench, as Clayman's able to get the first one to fall. So nice job there by Emily Clayman, as she is able to make it a 63-43 game here at West Fargo High School in our Central Health EDC tournament scoreboard. He's able to get the second one to fall too, so he can make that 64-43. Poltrats with the ball. As there's about a 20-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. That one's going to give out to Peterson. Peterson's going to be guarded. Excuse me, now that the Quilvang over there to Peterson now. Down low there. As Peterson was trying to get that one to fall in the hoop. No good. As our Jane Doe had a nice idea, a nice pass down there to Peterson, but just wasn't able to connect.
You know, Kenley, looks like the Valley City Highlanders are going to have their season come to an end, but they got to be pretty proud of themselves. They stuck in this game in that first half, as that's a nice shot there by Jasmine Williams, but they couldn't hold up in the second half. The Packers just got the best of them, but a good season to the Valley City Highlanders. It was fun to watch them play earlier in the season here, as they have nothing to hang their heads about.
You know, you're correctly right. They've done a really good job so far this season. They came to West Fargo High School. They came ready to play, came out with some fire. They didn't go down easy. I mean, at halftime, it was, let me see here, 27-23. They're only down by 4 at half. So they had a good game so far. And before we leave you today for the first time, we're going to take one final commercial break and come back and name our Essential Health Player of the Game right after this message.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
And welcome back, everyone. 67-43, the final here at West Fargo High School as the Packers come away with that one. The Essential Health Player of the Game tonight is going to be Taylor Van Winkle. She did a tremendous job coming up with some steals there for the Packers in the first half. Came out on the defensive side. Then she kind of turned things around for them in the second half with some nice threes, some nice little jump shots. So good job on her part being the Essential Health Player of the Game. The Packers will go on to play the loser of Grand Forks Red River versus Davies, which is happening today as well up in Grand Forks. So that game will be going on later tonight. Again, on Saturday, we'll be covering all 6 games at the campus of NDSU. So you can come back here with the first game starting at 10, the last game starting at 8. So catch all 6 games on Main Sports Media Network. And before we leave, we just want to remind you that the broadcast coverage of today's EDC tournament basketball game has been made possible by Essential Health, Go Promo, Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, the Packer Backer Booster Club, Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union, and Van Dam Chiropractic. So when possible, please patronize the businesses that have made this tournament coverage possible on Magnitude Sports. And with that, we are going to be back here at 7:30 as the West Fargo Packers are going to be taking on the Fargo Days Eagles. So until then, take care and have a good night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.